What's up, Packer Nation? It's Chad, the Cheesehead Easterling, back with another edition of the Pack Attack. Getting this video out a little late, just been really busy with the holiday season, with Thanksgiving, but better late than never, right? And before we get into today's prediction, please be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to check out all of my latest Packers content. So just to recap, obviously we lost to the Vikings last week. There's the whole conversation about whether it was an interception or not. I'm really not going to go into it any further than what's already been said. Like our team usually says, we're moving on to the next team, and that's this week in Week 12 against the Los Angeles Rams. So you got the 8-3 Packers, and you also got the 7-3 Rams. We're going up against each other at home in Lambeau Field, so it should be a great matchup. This team that we're facing just seems to be an all-in type of win now, Super Bowl or bust team, and it's going to be a difficult matchup for us. Matthew Stafford is playing really good football this year, way better than he did on the Lions, and that has everything to do with the talent he has placed around him on the Los Angeles Rams. Adding pieces like Odell Beckham Jr., and then lately to the defense, they also adding Von Miller, are just the type of mindset this team has on winning now and being a Super Bowl or bust team. So the Rams have lost 2 games in a row. They don't want to keep losing because then they'll be behind the Cardinals, who are currently in first in their division. And we are also trying not to lose for the first time in the Matt LaFleur era 2 games in a row. The Packers definitely had a setback last week with our defense. It seemed like they just were not able to stop anything the Vikings did on them. So we're looking to bounce back this week. But one good thing from that game was that it looked like our offense was starting to hit its stride in that second half. And they started to look like they were in midseason form finally. So I'm looking for our offense to have more of that rhythm this week against the Rams. And then also for our defense to actually have a bounce back game against them. And hopefully we can put away the win this week before our bye week. But we're really going to have to figure out a way to start winning games with all these injuries. I mean, we just lost Elton Jenkins to an ACL tear last week. That is a big hit on our team. And we still are not getting David Bakhtiari back. He had a scope done on his knee, so he's getting it cleaned up, or had it cleaned up already. But it's going to be a little bit more time until he actually plays. It may not even be until the playoffs. But in some good news, it looks like Aaron Jones may be able to play tomorrow. I mean, he is questionable to play. So we'll see what's going on. If not, we'll have A.J. Dillon taking all the reps. But when it comes to my prediction this week, I mean, both teams are really kind of going back and forth on both sides of the ball. So I feel like this is going to be a really close game. Maybe even more of an offensive game than it is going to be defense, even though you have the Packers defense who've been doing really well. Then you have the Rams defense who have a lot of key components to do well against the offense. But when it comes to my prediction on this game, I think we're going to win it in a close one, 24-23. So, Cheeseheads, what do you think? Do you think it's going to be a close game, or do you think we're going to bounce back and just have a blowout win against this dominant team that we're facing? Leave some comments down below and let me know. And as always, keep wearing that green and gold, and go Packers!